This is the story of how I created a course with a vision expert that has taught over 4,000 school-based occupational therapy practitioners in 66 countries how to assess and treat vision. You may notice I'm not wearing a stitch of makeup, and that is because I had LASIK surgery yesterday. I'm not allowed to wear any makeup, but it goes to show how very important I think vision is. It is so important. And about 8 years ago, on the first day of summer vacation, I was sitting in a hotel conference room taking a vision course by Robert Constantine, and I was feeling really ashamed and guilty and kind of like a bad therapist. I was having major imposter syndrome. Even though I'd been a school-based OT for many years, I really hadn't spent time looking at my students' vision. I didn't know how. I wasn't taught. Maybe that's just making excuses, but I didn't do it. I wasn't really looking at vision. And as I was sitting in this hotel room, I felt like the rush of red creeping up my face, and I was feeling a lot of guilt, and I was thinking of specific students that I had worked with in the past and wondering, do they have vision issues? Is that what was going on with this kid? Did I miss it? Did they fall through the cracks because of me? Am I the one who should have caught it and I didn't? So I was feeling really just disheartened and upset. Although by the end of the course, I felt empowered, and I was really so glad that I was such a dork that I went to a continuing education class on the very first day of my summer vacation. Because now I felt like I had the skills to never make those mistakes again, and to be able to look at my students' vision first, rather than it being the last thing on my mind. It's one of the first things I look at when I start working with a child. So with that, I partnered with that OT expert, vision expert, Robert Constantine, and we created Vision 101 for school-based occupational therapy practitioners. This is an online course, and it's open to all school OTPs. I wanted everybody to have the opportunity that I wished I had had earlier, or I wished that I had even known that I needed this information. So Vision 101, the doors are closing tonight. This is the last opportunity to take this version of Vision 101 for school OTPs, because Robert and I will be closing the doors, and we will be revising and revamping and updating. So if you're feeling like you want to go back to school with some new skills, some new tools in your pocket, and to really understand how to look at your students' vision and how to treat it, I hope you'll join us tonight. Click the button below, and we'll see you there.